Today, let's make this Instagram post idea in Canva. So from the Canva home screen, we'll go to custom size, and then we'll go for 1000 by 1000 square. Then we want to go to elements and go down to graphics and type in the search open book. We'll choose this one here. Now at the moment, if we change the background color, you'll see that this post is transparent and we want it to be white. So we'll change the background to white again. And then we'll just enlarge this book to meet the borders of the page and center it. Then because this is a pro image, we need to add in a square. So we'll go to elements, go to shapes, get a square, and we'll just place it at the top of the image and change that color to white. And then we can go share, download, and download as a PNG. Now we'll add a new page and we'll bring that picture in by uploading it. Now click on the background again and just change it to black so that you know that this next bit works okay. Click on the image, go to edit, scroll along in Magic Studio to Magic Grab. Now with it set on click on the book and say grab. Now we should be able to move the book away from the background, which we can click on and delete. And then we'll click on the black background and change that back to white. Go to elements, go down to photos and type in black background. Go to orientation and click square. And then we'll just choose this first one here. Go to position and send it to the back. And now with the square still selected, go to apps and type in Image Cutout Maker. Now click on this one. Now click on the book. Go down to the bottom and click image and say use selected image. So now the book will come up in the middle and we can click on this center here. So it goes to the center of the blackboard and then add to design. Now we can delete these two images and keep this one. And then we'll go back up to elements and under photos, we'll type in tropical beach, jetty. Now we can take it off square for this and scroll down. We'll go for this image here. And now we can increase the size and again, and then crop in. And what we'll do is we'll try and get the center of this board in the center of the image. So let's click and hold on the ruler here, bring that to the center of the canvas, which is here. And now we'll just move this over so that the center of the board is at the center of the canvas, about here. And then we'll pull the image out again and crop in on this side. And then we can just get rid of that ruler. Right click, go to layers and center back. And now with this, we want to enlarge it so that we're creating a transparent area in the middle of the picture where the book is going to go for somewhere around here. Once you've done that, you can go to edit, go down to duotone, click on custom, and then change these colors to white. Now go back under elements and get a square from shapes. Now fill in the rest of this image and change these rectangles to white. We can duplicate that one, place it down the bottom, duplicate again, place one at the side, and at the other side. Now we can go to share, download, and download as a PNG, and make sure you're just downloading page number 2. Now we can get rid of all of these pieces and upload the new image. Expand it to fit across the picture and then remove the background. Next we want to go to Edit, go down to Shadows, click on Glow and change the colour of the glow to white and just have it around about 10. And if you zoom in, you'll see that it's a little bit off now, so the best way to sort this out is to grab this corner and bring it out until this line is in line with the angle, so about here, and then go up to the other one here and bring it out so this line is at the right angle. It's about there. And also look at the level of the sea so that that's nice and straight. Now zoom out again and crop this in. So with this still selected, go to Edit and go to Adjust and increase the brightness somewhere around here. Now go to Position, to Layers and select this background here. Go to Edit, go to Adjust and take the brightness down. Now the next thing we want to do is to insert the man, so we'll go to Photos and we'll type in man from behind. Scroll down and we're going for this image here. Now we'll decrease the size until we're happy with how it looks. And we're also going to go under Graphics now and write in Book. Scroll down. I'll choose this book here. We'll just zoom in a bit. And then we can flip vertical and then make the book smaller. Place it on top of his hand. And now we can click on the man, go to Edit, go down to Duotone, go to Custom and change both of these colours to black. And then do the same for the book. Now click on the book, hold down Shift and click on the man. Right click and say Download Selection and download with a transparent background. You can now delete the ones that you have here and upload that new one. Resize again. Place him in the middle of the image. Duplicate and then go to Flip and Flip Vertical. Take this one down the bottom. Just touch his feet together. That's going to be his shadow. Now go on Edit. Go down to Blur. Go to Whole Image. Add a little bit of blur to the shadow. Maybe 15. And then go to Transparency and bring the transparency down to about 40. Now we can put the border in. So we'll go to Elements and go to Shapes and get a square. Put the square into these borders here. Go to Color and click No Color. Go to Stroke Style, click the second one and just bring the weight of that up. And go to the Stroke Color and we'll change it to white. Next we'll go back to Elements and we'll put in a square again. We'll turn it into a rectangle at the top here, probably just a bit wider than the book, and then make sure it's centered on the square. And change the color to white. Again, go back to Shapes, get the rounded rectangle, place it down the bottom, make it slightly smaller, and then center it on the square and in the middle of the line below. Click on the color and change that to white. If you zoom in, you can get it a little bit more accurate. And the same with the top. Now we'll add the text, so go to text, add a heading, go to font, and we'll change it to Huygens Elegant Serif, and we can type in our word dreamers. Place that into the box at the top, and then duplicate, and this is where the at whatever your social account is. So we can shrink that and put it into this lower section, and that of course will be custom to whatever your account name is. And here we have the final result. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you today. Please do subscribe to the channel to learn more about Canva.